Okay, today I'm going to be working on a 4-level hive. This actually needs to be split. There's bees from here all the way up, and this hive is ready to swarm. What I'm going to do is inspect it and find the queen. I'm going to put the queen in a box with a set of frame of brood and some more brood, and I'm going to put some resources next to it, honey and some pollen. And then I'm going to set her up here at the top so the bees can go back and forth, but she can't. And then I'm going to leave her there for a couple days, and eventually I'm just going to take her off to another part of the yard and have a separate split. So I'm going to force a swarm basically. So I'm going to get started here. Put on my gloves. We're going to be deep into the hive, and we don't want to have a chance of getting stung, because these guys are pretty jam-packed and they're going to be wanting to protect their hive. So make sure that we are protected. I already have my smoke lit and ready to go. That's sitting on the ground here. Leave this here. And let's open this up a little. This is where I'm going to put the queen. Is going to go in here. I'm going to set her in here as soon as I find her. I'll put her in this top box. So let's go ahead and open this guy up. It's still packed, very, very packed. So I'll put the lid down here so I don't squish any of these guys. I doubt the queen is up here because I have a Queen Excluder on, so I'm just going to remove this top box. And I'm going to put these guys over here in a separate area. And the queen is definitely in here somewhere, so my next chance thing is to go find her. Just move real slow. Don't try to rush anything. You don't want to freak out the colony. So just want to move kind of slow. I'm going to take these out frame at a time and look for the queen. So just move very slowly. Don't jerk around, don't flail your arms. You can see here there's some drone brood on the bottom. The big bullet size. There's like bullet looking brood. Some more on this side. So this is definitely a hive that might be swarming soon, so we're going to prevent that from happening by imitating a swarm. That's our goal today. So I'm going to put this back in gently. Hold next time. I'm looking for the queen. My whole job right now is to find the queen. I have to find her in order for this to be successful. Really slowly looking for her. Make sure not to rush anything. Sometimes it's difficult to find her because there's drones in here. And if you see the drones, they're a bigger one, but that's not they look like the queen, but they got bigger eyes. And drones do not have stingers. There she is. You see the blue dot on her? So we found our queen. This is a great catch. So this looks like a good, actually it looks like a good good thing to keep for the split. So I'm going to take this one and remove the center, and I'm going to put her in here, and eventually I'm going to set her in here, and I'm going to cover that up so that she doesn't leave. Do not want the queen to leave the hive. Okay. So the rest of the bees in here are workers and drones. There are no more queens in there. I'll check it out for queen cells. Let me get a little smoke here. Calm these guys down a little bit. Always use smoke. Smoke is your friend, just not too much. Okay, I'm going to go in here and start looking for queen cells. So if this is ready to swarm, we'll definitely have some queen cells in here. And what we want to do is only leave like 2 in here so they can make a new queen. This is stuck in the bottom, so there's probably definitely something connected here. I'll pull gently. Oh boy. Yes. There we go. So you see at the bottom, there's swarm cells all toward the bottom. This is a full frame of brood, both sides jam-packed, ready to explode. So I'm going to put that back in here. I don't see any queen cups on here yet. Let's set that back in very gently. Try not to bounce it around. My glove is stuck. Just gently pull it back. Look for the next ones. And this will have the other side of the brood chamber. You see on the bottom there, I hope you can see this. Lots of, right here, lots of comb sticking out. These are drone cells. A lot of drone comb. More drones on this side, and there's a queen cup right here. You'll see here, and if you look inside, it does not have an egg in it. It does not have an egg in it. So if you gently blow, the bees will move out of the way, but you can see a lot of drone brood in there. So a very healthy hive. I'll try putting it back together so the way it took it apart. Okay. One thing you don't want to do is put queen cells in with the queen. You want to leave those over here. It's just honeycomb and some pollen. So here's a good pollen. See some pollen in the bottoms. They're drawing out that comb too. Here they're drawing out comb. That's all it is, pretty much. Okay, so what we have here is some drawn out comb, and we'll put back in here. We still need to give the queen some more babies. We want her to be have a healthy hive there, so we're going to make sure we put some babies back in here. Just not these, because these have the swarm cells in them. I'm going to check the next layer. I'll set this one down gently so you don't squish anybody. And here you'll see I have, check my camera here, make sure I'm okay. Yep. So here we have the syrup that I fed them last week. I'm going to check this. I think it's empty. They probably did away with it. Yeah, they did away with this. This is empty. So I'll shake this in there. It's gonna rile them up a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, now I'm going to look inside here for queen cells. That's my main thing I'm trying to do here. You got some drawn comb, empty frame. Go slow. See, the protectors are starting to come out at me. Move really meticulously slow. Don't move around too fast or wave your arms. Okay, here's an interesting frame. This frame has lots of brood that are, looks like they have some queen cups at the bottom. I don't know if you see those there. Toward the bottom right there, there's some queen cups. And there are no, I don't see any larvae in there. More queen cups here. And there is a larva in that one. There's an egg. Oh, I take it back, there is no egg in that one. Queen cups in the bottom. Toward the bottom there, look like swarm cells, I believe. I'll check with my mentor there. Okay. So I don't want to put this one back with the queen. Definitely not. This one's a little bit, if you put that in there, she's going to want to swarm again. So we're going to give her just eggs. That's our goal, and no swarm cells. Gently pull these apart, both sides. Very gently lift them up. Again, drone brood on the bottom, on the top. Drone brood here. There's some coming out right there. Queen cups on the bottom. I'm checking them. Lots of queen cups. But I don't see a queen cell yet. So that's kind of worrying me a little bit. Some queen cups there, nothing's in them. Okay. Gently set this down and not squish any bees. So our goal is not to kill them, we're trying to make them survive, so nice and smooth, slide it in, don't drop it in. Move very slow here. Get the next frame out. Watch out guys. Here we go. Okay. Again, lots of brood. Some more queen cups in there, which looks like queen cups. I don't know if they are queen cups or I'll have to ask the question. Some good brood here. So what I think I'm going to do is remove these queen cups from here. Just kind of shake them out of here. And I think I'm going to give this to the queen as her brood nest to keep that hive solid. I don't see any queen cells over here. This looks pretty healthy. Okay, I'm gonna go give this to the queen. Let's do that. Smoke these guys a little. Get those down. We don't want to squish you guys, so get a little smoke going on here. Then I'm going to pull this box out. Man, it's sticky. There we go. Nice and easy, level. Then I'm going to take this box up. This was the second frame. And I'm going to put some honey in here. I'm going to take this frame out. Oh, these are really sticky. There we go. Put that down there. Inside there. There we go. Move this one over. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to move these back, re-inventory these a little bit. I have an empty frame. I have a almost drawn frame. This is open food. Good egg frame. I can make some queens out of that. Egg frame. And another egg frame. Push these guys over. Now what I need to do is fill in these two gaps. Two new frames. So I'm going to run to the locker and get it. Alright. Okay, now what I'm going to do, set the Queen Excluder up here and reverse all this. So now I'm going to take this off, put this on top, just like that. I'm going to take the Queen frame, put her up here. Oops. Apologies, Queenies. Drop the top. I'm going to set her on here. So she can go, she can't get through there. There we go. I'm going to give these guys a little smoke so they go down. Don't want to squish you all. Gently set that down, and then we're going to have to lock this down so the queen doesn't get out. Make sure she's safe in there. There we go. Now, cover. So what we have here is the original bees. The queen is up here behind the Queen Excluder. She can't get out. She has brood. She has food, and they have brood and food here. So what they're going to do is move up and down to where they want to go. I'm going to come back in and take this one out and move it across the field there. And then these guys will start a new queen, and then this one will think she swarmed. That's our goal. Today is the day I move this top box with the queen over into her new cage, or new box off to the other side of the field. I put it in quite a distance. It's over there in the far end. We'll go walk over there. I'll show you how I set it up. Okay, here's the new hive all set up. What I've done is I put a piece of Queen Excluder in the front just to keep them from leaving the hive, because it is a new hive and I'm just concerned that they may want to swarm, so that prevents them from swarming still. They can still get out and go forage. My granddaughter painted these for me, and I thought it'd be a neat little thing to put together for the first hive. So they're pretty nice boxes that she painted. The top is going to be empty frames. I'm going to try finding some other pulled wax and put a couple there in the top to entice them to pull the wax there. I've also added a frameless in here. This is pretty tight. I put 9 frames in here instead of the 7. But there's a frameless one too. My mentor said that's kind of a good thing to do to kind of You can reuse those a lot if you get those done. So I'm gonna put these in there. I got 9 frames instead of 8. They squeeze in there pretty tightly, but I thought it'd be something new to try out. All right, so next step is to go down to the end there, get that queen from the top box, and bring her over here. Take each frame out, make sure she's in there. Put her inside this box. Find some pulled wax and swap these out. Put it on top, and we're done. Okay, so now the queen box is on top of the box here. I'm gonna take all the frames out, move them in there, and then stack the other one on top. And keep the Queen Excluder on the top here just because I don't want to move it. And that's it. Okay, there they are. The Queen is in the bottom. I added a couple of the frames from the bottom to the top. There's still some bees in the box here. I'm just leaving it open so they can go home. They'll go over to this other one. And as I said before, I put a Queen Excluder at the entrance so that the queen doesn't want to leave right away. So let's see how this goes. Maybe in a couple days I'll remove that screen and give them a little bit more free play time.